is up, dudes, and I am back with another video. And I woke up basically, and I just realized it's been raining quite a bit. So anyways, so we got a few updates that I gotta go over, and then I also gotta fix some things. So let me show you those things that I gotta fix real quick. So the exhaust is making a little bit of noise, so I'll tell you a little bit why. It might be why. I'm an idiot, and I never put those gaskets on after Matt put my exhaust on. So yay me. But another thing is this right here. This fucking thing just fell off. And then there's just the headlight. So it's kind of like beaming in people's fucking eyes and shit, and they're getting pissed. So other than that, we're gonna fix that. Try and put gaskets on the exhaust today if I can. It seems kind of dry in here, but it's a little wet. So, and then I'm gonna give you guys updates on the race car and what's going on, and also why I haven't been posting. Well, it's been like 2 months, I think, so why I haven't been posting for quite a bit. So other than that, you guys probably saw I got poles out here, so I can also put another tent right in front of it, so then we could put my car in here, and then this car will go into the other tent, because this one's a tad bit smaller, but I ordered side doors on that one. So other than that, I'm gonna put that up probably, and yeah. So, and I also got this that I want to show you guys. If you guys ever seen TikTok, got the gimbal type shit, and I'm gonna try it out. And yeah, and then there's no turbo on that. Like I said, everything's on the new video, so it's just an empty box. As you can see, I got a hat for it. Keep on boosting, son. So other than that, we're gonna fix the headlight, which we gotta take off the bumper a little bit, or probably fully off. I can't remember. I'm trying to, not really trying to take off the side bolts. I'm just trying to take off that one, and then just hopefully it falls down enough so I can take out that bolt, that one, and then the top ones. And yeah, I got new headlights basically. And then another thing that's also been kind of annoying me, I ordered these LED like side signals, and I'm not really a big fan of them like I thought I would. So I'm gonna replace them back to the original orange color, and I'm gonna keep these ones LEDs, because I like the LEDs, I can see more, but I just don't like the signal, because it just makes the whole thing like that, and it's just, yeah, I'm not too big of a fan. I've seen another EK, and I liked the orange on his, and I was like, I think that just fits more on this car. And then on the Integra, it's more of just all LEDs in my opinion. So other than that, we're gonna get some work done hopefully today, and then also I'm gonna tell you guys some updates on what's going on with everything. All right guys, so now I'm gonna put on the top piece. You can kind of see I put it in the front, but yeah, we gotta do that on both sides and the side walls. So I'm gonna put on the top piece somehow, and you guys can see me how complicated it is and how I struggle. So yeah. So the gimbal just died again, so if you're wondering why it keeps going like that, that's why. I just got one more wall to do, and also this big wall right here. And then after that, I should be done with the whole tent. And then I also got to put a little banjo or one of these things right here. Put them right down there. Other than that, that's basically done. And it makes this whole area like super big. I'll show you guys when the touch is fully done. So, but now I'm hurrying to get it done. And then I also got to pick up my girlfriend from work. So, yeah.
So confused.
Alright, so I just picked her up from work. We gotta get some other stuff done. Isn't that right? Alright guys, so we got the whole tent set up now. As you can see. And it makes it way bigger. So, as you know, the Civic will go over here. And then my car, when it's done, will go over here. Probably backed up most of the time, and then so it's just easier to just pull out, but it's gonna be a bitch to back it in probably because how extended that out is, because it's kind of extended to a point where it's like right to the road, as you can see. So it's not too much space, but it's possible. Well, it's doable. So, and then right here we just zip tied the poles together on the different tents, so it kind of closes this up, and then I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. But yeah, that's basically it. Makes it like a train. Oh my god, it's long. And that's what I mean. It just closes it up, makes the top also kind of closed. As you can see, it's already getting dark out. But we're in here making some hamburger helper right now. Yes, sir. But I'm gonna finish the car and all that stuff tomorrow in the morning. It's like 7:48, basically 8 o'clock right now.
I work at 12.
Yeah, she works at 12, so I'm gonna just call it a day for right now, and then I'm gonna start off tomorrow. So I'll see y'all in a sec. So we arrived at AutoZone because we got a little oil leak. Because I tightened the bolts too fucking tight. I'll explain that another time, but yeah. We got a little oil leak and we gotta get a gasket for the valve cover. Alright, so we got the gaskets, and then we also need to jack up the car, put it on jack stands. And then I believe there's one from the muffler, and then there's one from just the piping that goes to the muffler. So I don't think I need this one because he cut it off and put a flange instead. So I don't think I need that. I just need these two. I got the car basically jacked up, and then like I said, down here there's one down there, and then there's one kind of right there. So before I get way too far ahead of myself, I also gotta take off the tire so it's easier for myself, and I'm gonna prop myself up on the gimbal. And then I'm also gonna tell you guys as I'm working on the car basically the updates that I want to go over and everything that we're going to be doing to the channel. So as you saw, I'm trying to make my own intro and also just switching things up on the channel. So just let me know how you guys like it. Now basically what I want to do is kind of want to switch it up a little bit and show you guys a little bit more of my life in a way, but also show you guys like not too much of my life, of course, but basically what I want to do with the channel is just show you guys more of the racing stuff, but at the same time it's hard to because we're also building a race car, which I'm gonna give you guys updates on that a little bit here in a second. But I just want to switch it up and show you guys basically kind of why it takes a minute for me to upload videos, because it's different. I don't know if I can show you, but I can explain it in a way. Okay, let's get this part done. Which might be a little difficult because I'm an idiot and I didn't put gaskets on for a fat minute. So we'll see how this goes. And out she came. Whoa. Okay. So other than that, this one's not too bad, but I'll probably clean it up a little bit. I'll probably clean the surface of that. Okay. Yeah, I want to basically switch up the channel a little bit, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but just know that I'm not going to be able to post as much as like I like to right now. Things like still living at my mom's house, as you guys see, and then just trying to get my own property is takes time, and I think just me starting out YouTube now and just trying to think of content wise will help. And yeah, it's the only thing I could think of. Other than that, I'm just trying to build a race car first, so then that's accomplished, so I can show you guys more of the race car stuff, because I am trying to go to the track and learn on how to drive a race car. And then other than that, also show you guys like how to fix cars, because this does take time over time, which sucks. But that's all I wanted to let you guys know, is I'm just switching it up a little bit. And yeah, and I'm also trying out this new thing like the gimbal. As you see, it does its weird thing sometimes, so I don't know, hopefully it's good, because even though when I twist it, it takes a little bit of a late reaction, but not too much. I kind of like it because it's also smooth with it, so I don't know. So hopefully it's good quality video for you guys and all that stuff. So other than that, we're gonna get this done, and I'm gonna give you guys updates on the race car, basically telling you guys why it takes so long. What sucks too is that my batteries are always fucking dead, because I'm not usually here working on my car anymore. I'm at the shop, and usually they have it charged, or they just have tools there that are just usually prepared. So, but other than that, this is what I was also going to show you guys. That's the oil leak. Well, it was super bad, but I will show you guys more why, like what I did. So with the valve cover, I kind of just did it with the gun, which don't do that. And I kind of just stripped kind of like a lot of them. So we got 3 of them, I believe, fixed, and then there's 2 of them that are broken off that needs to be welded, and then just needs to be fixed up. But the the valve cover gasket also got smashed, and the spark plug gaskets also look kind of fucked up. So that's the reason why we gotta order. Well, we did order it, but it's coming. So it's like a special order or whatever it's called. So hopefully that will be here soon. So then I can also get that done, and also talk to my tuner and see when he can get that done. Mainly it's his fabricator that's probably gonna get it done. So other than that, we're gonna get this done. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of, is how I'm gonna clean those fucking bolts down there, because yeah. And then I'm also trying to decide if I should clean that, because that's also dirty, and then that's also a little dirty. But yeah, it tends to looks like what happens when you don't put a gasket right there. So, and you can look it up why you shouldn't have metal on metal, typically, because it gets hot. And thank God it didn't seize on there. So I'm hopefully this one down here. Oh, let's see. Where is it? This one here. Hopefully that one isn't all seized up either, because that one wasn't, but I'm hoping that one is. On my old exhaust on the Integra, it was kind of hard to take off, and also the control arms down here were kind of a pain in the butt to get off. So, but that's how it is when you don't work on the cars for a good long time. But this one hasn't been too much in a pain in the butt as I expected. But I don't know if you guys remember, but the whole front end, I lost that whole video. So, but yeah, here's that. And then as you see, even though I put the new headlights, I think I might have done something wrong, because obviously that came out, and that's not good. So, and then I also wanted to change out the signal lights too. So, but yeah, it's coming along on the Civic. And then I also got something to show you guys that I got for Christmas, but I just never got a chance to yet. I'm trying to bring it down to my house, but we got to get a lot of parts for it. So yeah, stay tuned. I can show you guys that. And then also just let me know what kind of content you guys wanting to see, because majority I want to stay with racing, but I don't want to also just stick with racing all the time. I also want to show you guys fun things and all the, you know, dumb things that we could do. So it's gonna take me a second to get under there and clean off those bolts as well, and then finally get that gasket on, and then do that on that side as well. So give me a little bit, and then we'll start working on the headlights. That weird exhaust noise was coming from this area. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll play that clip right now. It's funny. So we got the bumper off so we can get the headlights off. Easy as that. But before I go too far, wanted to let you guys know reasons why it takes so long for my car to get done. And well, I can explain a little bit right here. So mainly, if you look, hard lines, fuel pump, battery, and then wiring. All this stuff that I just showed you, I had to do on my car. And after I did that, he fixed up basically all the wires. Like, if you look, this doesn't look the best. It looks kind of janky. Like, look at it. And then he fixed mine up where it actually like looks really nice and stuff. And then this down here, you see how thick that is. He made it super thin. So everything in general, it just takes time. But right now, how it's sitting is we got a lot of things done, which I don't want to show you, but yeah, we got a lot of things done. We're basically almost ready for fabricating and stuff and putting the weight plate on. And then we also got to cut up the radiator support core, which we're keeping the headlight area, which is this part. And I'm thinking the latch too, but I'm thinking this down, like all that right there is going to be gone. I'm not 100% sure, but he's also a businessman, so it takes longer because he has customers all the time, and they come in, they need a tune, they need this, they need that, whatever it is. So it takes longer for me to get this stuff done, if that makes any sense. It's not a bad thing that he's a tuner and also works on a lot of race cars, because if you don't know how many times, I haven't even filmed it, but there's been so many times that customers brought a car to get dynoed or just to get work done, and it's a pain in the ass because of what they've done. Like, for example, I don't know what's going on with this engine. It's been swapped, obviously. This is a 1996, and this engine was built to go in the VX Honda Civics. So it's all, and this is a DX, so this is obviously not supposed to be in this car, but it fits. So other than that, yeah, that's what happens when you just get a new car basically into the shop, is it takes time to get all this stuff done. So what I'm saying is it took me a lot of time and to get where I'm at right now. But it's also because I'm at work too, and I'm working to get the money for it. Because it's not going to just, oh, he ain't paying nothing. I'm paying a lot of money towards this. Like, the engine itself was like 6K, maybe 7K. And then transmission, who knows? I still haven't gotten the price for that. And then the fabrication that needs to go all around this whole thing, that's going to cost a lot of money. And then just things in general, like over time, it adds up. So other than that, we basically got a lot of things done, which you will see soon, but I can explain a little bit. Is we got the engine in. That's all I'm going to say. So we got the engine in, and we got a lot of the wiring done too, which typically a lot of people wait on wiring last minute. And I can understand that too, but I also want to get it out of the way because we also are doing wiring at the ending because of the battery. The battery needs to be mounted somewhere probably here is what I would like, because yeah, it's just, I just feel like it would just be better that way. And then plus, just how the setup is, it's just way better and it looks so clean. So we're just trying to make it better, and just, that's basically what we're doing, just making it better and better and better, just day by day. That's another thing that we gotta do. We're taking this day by day. This whole, like, I had a fuel filter, you might have saw in the video that you guys will be seeing, but it's not there anymore, and then you will see one there, because the customers, is because, oh, this customer needs one, and then all of a sudden it gets, used for another person. Which, does that upset me? No. So, to a lot of people asking me, when is the car going to be done, like in person, or even if you're asking in comments, or even just wondering if the car is going to be done, it will this year, but it just takes a lot of time because I am taking off a lot of things and then replacing it or just upgrading it to a better one. So that's what we're basically doing to this Civic as well. We're just upgrading it and making it better day by day. But I don't want to do too much, and obviously I don't want to keep the single cam in here too long because this thing is just fucking junk to me now. Not really though. It gets me to point A to point B. So I love this thing. It's fun. It sounds great, but some a little bit more horsepower would be a little bit nice. It'd be a little bit funner on the streets too. But other than that, it's doing its job and it's looking clean like how it's supposed to. But another thing that we also got to do on the Civic is the wrap. It's just peeling like off every day, more and more that I drive this thing. So it's another thing that we got to do, and I want to record that, is body and paint. And if we do take out this engine at some point, I would actually get done with this engine bay. And we got to sand this fucker down and do a lot of prep work for the engine bay. But I don't know about too much about the body wise because we haven't taken off the wrap. So other than that, I'm going to get on to the headlights, get them done. I'm going to install them. That should be fairly quick. Not too sure though. And yeah, and I'm also going to change out the signal lights because I believe I have those. Alright guys, so I got the bumper and the headlights just back on. Shit, fucking headlight can trip me out. Alright, so now that I got that on, I gotta go down to the shop. But yeah, that's all I want to do is switch up the videos, add some few things. I'm gonna also see if I can go out. So basically I'm also staying home a lot more for the past year or so, is because I got in trouble and with the courts and stuff, and I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, just been chilling out, staying home, being good. And then yeah, so hopefully I got that fixed, because as you can see, that piece is not out anymore. And I also change out the signal lights, so we're gonna turn it on and see what it actually looks like, and hopefully it looks good. I didn't plug in one side. Let's see here. All right, let's try that one more time. There we go. And they might be at the right height. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's not doing too bad. You know, I am gonna end off this video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna pick it back up when we gotta fix up the oil change on the thing, and yeah, so I'll see y'all in the next one.